we have decided 3 of the 4 European Championship deciders here this afternoon in Sweden. We have got 1 race left to race. Of course, I'm talking about the OK 125cc direct drive class here in Sweden. The title is wide open. After a brilliant win in France, Lorenzo Travisanuto is certainly in contention for the title. This is what Lorenzo had to say here in Sweden this weekend. Lorenzo Travisanuto, welcome to Sweden.
Thanks, great to meet you.
Lorenzo, it's been a fantastic 2017 season so far. Of course, the highlight being the win at Le Mans.
Yeah, we've been fast throughout all the years. We have, of course, some races high, some races down, but overall, we've been fighting always for the top spots. And yeah, for sure, the top high and the best emotion was Le Mans overall.
This is the final round of the championship here in Sweden. You've got the weekend off to a great start, of course. You took pole position, a good run through the heats, still in contention for the championship.
Yeah, we've been struggling at the beginning of the weekend to find the grip, but then we worked a lot through all the free practices and we found a good speed from the qualifying. So I'm quite happy with that.
Lorenzo, how are you planning to approach this, the last race of the year?
Well, I'm not really considering the championship. I know we're very close, but I think it's better to just drive the best possible and with mind free, and we will see after the race how it's going to be.
In 2017, a brand new team working with Dino Chiesa and the Zanardi Kart team. It looks fantastic. Obviously, you're getting the results as well.
Yeah, he's a great personality. It's not easy, but it's beautiful to work with him and the way he works, the way he approaches the weekend, and I feel very good here.
Lorenzo Travisanuto, best of luck here in Sweden, the final round of the European Championships for 2017.
Thank you very much. See you.
The Italian will start this final out of grid number 8, as you can see, alongside the reigning European champion Pedro Hilbrand, who he is alongside the 101 Tony Kart. Having won the title last year, the championship is being led by the Moroccan Taufik, who starts just ahead of him on grid number 6. Pole position for last year's Junior European champion, Finn Keneally. We can't say the reigning Junior European champion anymore, because just an hour or so ago, Johnny Edgar playing the 2017 title. So Taufik leads the series. He starts out of grid number 6. Pole position for Keneally alongside the local driver, Naomi Lil. Dennis the Menace Hauger on grid number 2. Balantsev out of 3. And it's Bash, Taufik, Hilbrand and Travisanuto on the 4th row of the grid. 5th row of the grid, Teo Pourchet and Hannes Janka. I'll quickly run through the points for you. Taufik leads on 64, from Hilbrand on 56. Vidalis 3rd in the series on 52. Pourchet 4th on 51. 5th is Pavel Balantsev, the Russian, and Travisanuto that we just spoke to, still in with a chance at the title this afternoon. 6th in the series on 47 points. This is our 4th and final race of a very wet afternoon here in southern Sweden. A beautiful part of Scandinavia, a beautiful part of the world. Here in the town of Kristianstad, which has become famous for karting over the years. In the past, it was actually the town that launched the Swedish film industry. And we've got some highlights that we'll be showing you for the years to come as we get ready for this 25-lap final here. Finn Keneally, Finners on pole position for Team Baby Race. Millell in the Cosmic Kart to the right of your screen. They come up to the line. We go round one more time. Another opportunity for heat to go into the LeConte tyres. So the rain shower around about half an hour ago has left the track, well, treacherous at best. There is a dry line. The drivers are on slick tyres. Offline, and there is still standing water. This will be racing dynamite here in Sweden. Keneally, 115 for Team Baby Race. Millell He won the Swedish Championship at this very circuit 2 weeks ago. Wants to win in front of his home crowd. They watch on from the magnificent new grandstand here in Kristianstad at the outside of turn number 1. Millell the first off the Swedes. We have to go back to Sebastian Persson. He also took out a Swedish title here 2 weeks ago. He starts on the 7th row off the grid. We are ready to race. 25 laps, 30 kilometres of the Kristianstad circuit here in southern Sweden. Keneally on pole position for Team Baby Race. We go green for the final race of Euro 2017. Keneally, a nice start down into turn number 1. Hauger in the 118 CRG rolls into second spot. A good start by the Norwegian. Millell back to third. A relatively sedate, clean start by these drivers in treacherous conditions on the opening lap. Straight away, Taufik up the inside of Pavel Balantsev, the Moroccan who leads the title. We will keep you updated with the virtual championship. As the CRG of Hauger goes through on the inside, he takes the lead. He goes side by side with Finn Keneally. The Norwegian now leads the final race of the series. Keneally back to second spot. Millell in the Cosmic Cart. Then we go to the mighty Moroccan, Super Semi Taufik, who leads the series here in Sweden. They go wheel to wheel on the opening lap of this title decider here at Kristianstad. Hauger will lead him across the line for the first time. Keneally, the pole sitter, sits in second place for Team Baby Race. There is Taufik, slides the RFM cart out of the final hairpin. Keneally up into second spot. Carol Bash, a brilliant start by the 2015 World Champion. The Cosmic Carts run 3 and 4. Millell and Bash. Then it's Taufik, Van Berlo, Pedro Hilbrand, the reigning European champion. Will he retain his title or will he lose it here this afternoon in Sweden? We will find out in 24 laps time. Hilbrand from Spain started 7, runs in 7 as Keneally retakes the lead. Puts Hauger back to second. Millell puts the Norwegian back to third. This is shaping up to be a brilliant race here this afternoon. Oh, Millell's gone round. The Cosmic has spun. Can you believe it? The local favourite is out. The fans in the grandstand are distraught. Millell himself is distraught. He has not moved. He has looped it on the second lap of the race. As we take a look at the replay. Down the inside, Keneally had the lead. He turned in, the back went round, and that was the end of the Swedes race. Bash moves up to third spot. In the first off the Cosmic Carts now, they're down to 1. That is Taufik, the championship leader in P4. Glenn Van Berlo in the second CRG up into P5. Hilbrand, that misadventure. Well, let's be honest, that retirement for Millell has elevated the Spaniard up a spot. Hilbrand traditionally waits a few laps to come on, and when he does, he comes on strong. Pedro Hilbrand, 101. The factory Tony Kart runs in P6. Ahead of Balantsev, Travis Inuto, Colette, and Teo Poucher. DS, the kid from Kirpen, David Schumacher, is 11th, ahead of his countryman Hannes Janka, and David Vidales, third in the championship, just outside the top 10. The Spaniard is in 13th. Keneally across the line with a pretty handy lead over Hauger. Bash in third with the fastest lap of the race. Taufik in fourth. There goes Schumacher and Hannes Janka, the two Germans. Bradshaw, Simonov, Ateki, Novalak, Valtonen, Persson, Sadio, Unstapal, Pavel Tonta. He goes through down into turn number 1 ahead of Taylor Mouet. The race lead is Finn Keneally, who just set the fastest first sector. The LeConte tyres are up to temperature. The Baby Race Tony Kart is certainly up to speed as Bash goes through into second. No, you don't, says Dennis. I don't care if you are a former world champion. He retakes second spot. Taufik watches on in fourth. Bash in third. Hilbrand now up to 5th. He's just got past the Dutchman Glenn van Berlo. As it stands, the virtual championship, the title would go to Semi Taufik from Hilbrand and Balancev, but we have still got more than 20 laps to race here this afternoon in Sweden. Noah Millell, the right of your screen, distraught as he walks back to the pits. He is in fact the only retirement from this 25-lap final, and it's a retirement that the locals did not want to see. That's ominous. Bottom left of your screen, Hilbrand, fastest lap of the race. He's just got past Taufik. They went wheel to wheel exactly 7 days ago at the Power Park Alahama circuit in Finland. There is the virtual championship. If Hilbrand keeps going this way, he will overtake Taufik, you would think. Taufik was awesome over the border 7 days ago in Finland. He hasn't looked quite as comfortable. Still very quick, the driver from Marrakesh. But in the changing weather conditions in Finland, well, you wouldn't say he's been the driver to beat so far. He currently runs in P5, just ahead of Glenn van Berlo and Lorenzo Travisanuto. Travisanuto is 6th in the series as it stands. There's the race leader, Finn Keneally. The gap 1.0 seconds. He sets the fastest lap of the race and blows it out to 1.3. Hauger in 2nd, Bash in 3rd. There goes Travisanuto, Colette down the inside of Balancev. There's Schumacher fighting there with tail push out. Hanasianka, Davi Vidalis, Callum Bradshaw, Clement Novalak, Adam Atekis. They come up over the rise. The 1:05 Zanardi kart of Lorenzo Travisanuto. He was the fastest qualifier. He took 3 heat wins. He said it was the best kart he had ever driven this weekend. He couldn't believe how fast it was. He did have one DNF when a circlip removed itself from the drive sprocket, which then rolled off the crankshaft. The cliche $2 part cost him a heat win. He was certainly the driver to beat, but the rain we have had today has had a big impact here this afternoon. Travisanuto still runs inside the top 10. He is in 7th. There he is, coming across the line now. Just ahead of Glenn van Berlo. Next in line for the Italian, the Moroccan, Semi Taufik. As Finn Keneally starts to skip away. There's Hauger, there's Bash, there's Hilbrand. How many times have we seen Hilbrand and Bash go wheel to wheel over the years? The current and former world champions. As Pavel Tontari gets the left rear Leconte tyre out into the grass. The Finn down in P18 ahead of Sebastian Persson, and Tom Joyner, the 2013 world champion, also not having a good run. He rounds out the 20. Juhal Valtonen from Finland joins Noah Millell as the only 2 retirements in the race. 32 of the original 34 starters. And the race is being led by Finn Keneally. There he comes across the line. Hauger under pressure now. Bash down the inside. Hauger will try and hold him off. Sweeps around the outside. Keneally over the ripple strip. The Brit with a lead of 2.2 seconds. Now here comes Taufik. He's back in P5 just behind Hilbrand, but he's just set the fastest lap of the race. A 1:03.717 for the Moroccan. Ahead of Travisanuto, Glenn van Berlo. There's Hilbrand trying to get up on the podium, trying to retain his title here this afternoon. Bash up the inside. The pole goes through on the Norwegian. Can Dennis take it back? The Cosmic versus the CRG. The Tony kart of Hilbrand is lurking right behind. The Spaniard is off the podium. He's out of the championship lead. If he stays there, he needs to get past Hauger. He needs to get past his main rival, his arch nemesis, Carol Bash, to retain his championship here this afternoon. This is 1/3 race distance. Hilbrand opens up the fuel on that Vortex 125cc power plant. Similar engine, in fact identical engine, powering the Tony kart of the race leader, Finn Keneally. Dennis Hauger, powered by Perilla, runs in P3. Bash in second, also with the Vortex engine, of course. Bash also racing a Lamborghini in the Italian GT3 Championships. On the podium a couple of weeks ago. It's a busy year for the pole. One of the most talented racing drivers in world motorsport. 2015 world champion, having won that title at Le Conca World Circuit. He dominated that day. A year later in Bahrain, he finished second to the driver currently running in fourth, Pedro Hilbrand. And he says he will take that day to his grave. He wanted to retain his title. He finished second in Bahrain, the race in the desert, and he desperately wants to make up for it when we go to PFI for the 2017 World Championships. Nico Orlando, the American, has just retired. You've just got a glimpse of his 162 comp car being dragged out of the way as Finn Keneally goes through. Carol Bash, fastest lap last time round. But there is the race leader. Finn Keneally, originally from Manchester in northern England, where the weather is not dissimilar to what we've got today in southern Sweden, but now calls Marbella on the southern coast of Spain home these days. A difficult start to his 2017 campaign, a team change, but he's come on strong on this, the final round of the European Championships. Bash in second spot, starting to pull away now from Hauger. Taufik in fourth. Travis Minuto in fifth. And we're looking out the window. Something has happened. You can see on the screen, Pedro Hilbrand has disappeared. Pedro Hilbrand, the leaders are just coming past. The reigning European champion, he is out. Pedro Hilbrand has just retired at the exit of the turn 2-3 chicane. The leaders have just gone past Pedro Hilbrand. He will not retain his European Championship here this afternoon. That gives Taufik breathing space. He's in P4. He leads the title. Pavel Balantsev, seventh on the road, is now second in the series. Hilbrand has retired. Look at the virtual championship. Hilbrand's not even on the board. His title hopes, his title defense has come to a stop at the exit of turn number 3. Finn Keneally, this actually puts him fifth in the series. Not that he's too concerned about that. He's driving a superb race. He leads across the line by 1.9 seconds. There's Taufik now into fourth. Travis Neutral, P5. Then Berlo down the inside and takes the Russian Balantsev. Schumacher and Hannes Janka, the two Germans, go wheel to wheel. The race leader, Keneally, that shakes things up an awful lot. Hilbrand is out. As it stands at best, he will finish sixth in the championship. The winner of his home race at the Fernando Alonso circuit at Oviedo in northern Spain, he will not retain his European crown 2 years in a row. Keneally leads. The gap is 1.6 seconds. Travis Venuto is starting to come on strong. Another purple sector for the Italian in the Zanardi kart. Hauger in P3. So here's Keneally. The gap 1.6 seconds to Carol Bash and then Hauger. The gap now out to 2 seconds. Travis Venuto has just got past Taufik. That will also have an effect on the championship as well. That moves Travis Venuto up into third in the series. Can he get up on the podium? Can he win the title here this afternoon? If something happens to the Moroccan Taufik and the Russian Balantsev, Lorenzo Travis Venuto, 2016 WSK Supermaster Series champion, and he could also take the European title. We have only passed half race distance now here at Kristianstad in Sweden. Keneally driving superbly, rides the ripple strip. The Baby Race Tony kart, the team from Brescia, just to the west of Lake Garda in northern Italy. Wheel spin as he comes up across the line. The gap was 2.0 seconds last time. Out to 2.3, fastest lap from Finners. There's Travisanuto. There is Taufik. We wait for Glenn Van Berlo. There's Volantsev. Colette doing a fine job in P8 ahead of Bradshaw. Novalak, Schumacher, Vidales. The three Tony Karts running 10, 11 and 12. There's Mikhail Simonov and Ulis Dupal. The Belgian for VDK Racing. Just ahead of Killian Meyer, Teo Noe, Robin Sario. But the big news in the last few laps, Pedro Hilbrand will not retain his European Championship for 2017. Semi Taufik currently on 80 points provisionally. Volantsev 67, Travisanuto fourth on the road, 63, tied with Carol Bash, also on 63 points. Bash second in the race, 2.3 seconds behind Keneally, the race leader from England for Team Baby Race. Helga from Oslo in Norway, not too far from here. Up over the rise they go. There used to be a chicane there, as you will recall, at this corresponding race in 2015. The Kiwi, Marcus Armstrong, rolled on the heats in Saturday at that very point right there. He came back 24 hours later to win this corresponding event in sensational fashion. We came back a year later and the chicane was now a straight line. They get airborne, rallycross style instead here at Kristianstad. And speaking of rallycross, that is one of the plans that the Kristianstad Karting Club do have on the books for future years, with the plans to turn this into a motorsport hub in the southern part of Sweden in the years to come. It is certainly one of the finest kart racing circuits in the world. Tremendous character, host circuit for the 2016 KZ World Championships, and it is going to decide the 4 European titles here this afternoon. Travisanuto in 4th spot, 2 purple sectors last time round. Fastest lap, 101.189 for the Italian. He's in 4th between Hauger and Taufik. Keneally from Manchester in England, though he does live in Spain these days. Bash from Warsaw in Poland in 2nd. Hauger from Oslo in Norway in P3. Travisanuto from Venice, just outside thereof in Italy in P4. Taufik from Marrakesh in Morocco in P5. It's an exotic mix, filling out the first few places here in the European Championship decider at Kristianstad in Finland. Wheel spin once more for Keneally. He is now being caught by Carol Bash. In fact, the pole took 0.3 of a second out of the Englishman last time round. He's still got time to make a move on the Baby Race Tony Kart. Keneally desperate to win after a pretty dismal 2017 so far. This would be a great way to round out the European Series, heading into the World Championships in his home country of England on September 24. Keneally responds, fastest first sector. There is Bash. It is getting dark again here in Kristianstad. Hopefully the rain that's rolling in from over the border in Denmark does hold off until the checkered flag in 9 laps time. Keneally. Bash. We wait for Hauger, who is being caught hand over fist by the Italian Travisanuto. Travisanuto 6th in the series coming into this round. He won at Le Mans. He's up the inside. Hauger closes the door. The Italian can't get past the Norwegian. The fight for the bottom step of the podium. They're side by side. They almost touch wheels. Hauger around the outside. Awesome stuff here in Sweden. Hauger holds on to fight another day. Travisanuto, the fastest qualifier. That Zanardi kart is starting to work. They go side by side, up over the rise. The Italian takes the Norwegian. He is now up on the podium. That puts him 3rd in the series. Hauger off the podium. The CRG with a brilliant start. He won a couple of heats yesterday. Travisanuto did likewise. So now the Brit leads the pole. The Italian, the Norwegian is back in 4th. And the mighty Moroccan Super Semi Taufik rounds out the 5. We take a look at the replay to the right of your screen. He had to have 2 goes at the Norwegian. They were side by side. Awesome racing by two of the finest kart racing drivers on the planet. Up over the rise, airborne still in these greasy conditions. Travis Sanuto, the fastest qualifier, puts the Zanardi kart back on the podium. We go back to the fight for the lead. The gap, you can see, has been reduced dramatically. That Cosmic kart is starting to work towards the dying part of this race. The gap earlier on was 2 seconds. It is now down to 0.3. The track is certainly starting to dry up. David Schumacher, down in position number 11, has just done a 1 minute dead, the fastest lap of the race. Bash, he's now right there. It's just a matter of picking his moment. Can Keneally respond? Those LeConte tyres screaming for mercy, both powered by Vortex engines, into the hairpin. 6 laps to hold off the 2015 World Champion. The baby race Tony Kart, there is the Cosmic Racing Department machine of the pole, out to 0.4 of a second that time. As the track starts to dry, Travis Sanuto has certainly pulled away. He's 4 seconds behind this battle. Surely in the remaining 6 laps, he won't catch the race leaders. Callum Bradshaw now up into P6. Fastest first sector for the CRG pilot. Winner of the CIK FIA Academy Trophy in 2016. He's been super impressive in 2017. Inside the top 10. He's now into 6th spot. Bash closes up. Bash has a look. Bash has a think about taking Keneally. He wasn't quite close enough. Keneally will be able to hear that Vortex engine. He looks behind him to see the purple kart of the pole. Down into turn number 1 at 122 kilometres an hour here at Kristianstad. Sideways over the ripple strip through the turn 2-3 chicane. Up to the hairpin, the far part of the circuit. The track is drying rapidly. Up over the rise. Into the hairpin. Keneally starts to respond. The track is certainly drying. Pavel Tontari, the Finn, down in 13th position. He's now set the fastest lap of the race. They'll be into the 59-second bracket very, very soon. Tontari almost did it last time round as Bash closes up on this tight technical part of the circuit. The OTK karts running 1 and 2. Travis Sanuto in the Zanardi kart, the fastest qualifier, will be ruining this rain. He was super quick. He was virtually untouchable in the dry. The track is now drying though. He runs in P3. The blind on the radiator goes up. Bash is watching the data on his steering wheel. Drops a few degrees of temperature, says I'll fix that. Blocks off the airflow. Going into that 125cc Vortex engine. He wants it to run just a couple of degrees hotter and put the pressure on the Brit, Finn Keneally. 3.5 laps now remain. Finn Keneally, the 2016 Junior European Champion. He lost that title to his countryman Johnny Edgar earlier this afternoon, but it would be a huge consolation if he could take the race win here today. Bash takes the wide line, actually lost a little bit that time. You can see Keneally has pulled away. Travis Sanuto still 4 seconds further back, desperately trying to grab the attention of the race leaders and join in this battle, but the Italian is running out of time. 3 laps to go. The gap was 0.2 of a second. Keneally puts half a second on the 2015 World Champion. Carol Bash, not a good lap for the pole last time round. Travis Sanuto is catching. He is so far back, the chances of him catching the leaders, very unlikely. Bash has dropped off Finn Keneally. How about the young Brit? He responds. We are winding down to the final laps of the race here. 2.5 laps now remaining. Finn Keneally started off pole position. Carol Bash, he was quick in this part of the circuit. But Finn Keneally has certainly responded. Still no driver going under the 1 minute bracket. Pedro Hilbrand. His championship is over. Need I remind you, Semi Taufik, the Moroccan, back in P5. He will take the title here this afternoon if he holds on for another 2 laps. Hauger in P4, the mighty Moroccan in P5, currently on 80 provisional points. Lorenzo Travisanuto, 3rd on the road, 3rd in the series. Bash, 2nd on the road, 4th in the championship. A win here today would put Finn Keneally 5th in the series overall. Finn Keneally for Team Baby Race. The track is certainly getting faster. He winds up. Now Carol Bash starts to respond. Finn's parents, Derry and Zoe, nervously watch on from the grandstand here at Kristianstad. Keneally rides the ripple strip. The last lap board is out. Surely he will take the European Series decider here this afternoon. He goes down into turn 1. Lorenzo Travisanuto comes across the line. Then it's Hauger. We wait for Taufik. He's in P5. That will be good enough for the Moroccan to claim the championship here this afternoon. This is the final lap of the European Championships for 2017. Bash is too far back. Finners absolutely awesome here this afternoon in Sweden. The gap is 0.5 of a second. They're down into the 59-second bracket. The track is getting faster. You can see Callum Bradshaw with a 59.5. The young Brit is in P6, but his countryman, Finn Keneally, is on his way to a spectacular victory here this afternoon. The final corner for Finners. The checkered flag comes out. Finn Keneally will win the final race of the European Championships here in Sweden. Carol Bash across the line in 2nd. Travisanuto 3rd. There's Hauger in P4. We wait for the new European champion. It's the mighty Moroccan Super Semi Taufik who takes the title for 2017. What a day here in Sweden. Keneally, a brilliant way for him to finish his season. Bash 2nd, Travisanuto 3rd. But the title goes to the driver from Marrakesh in Morocco. Taufik, he won 7 days ago at the Power Park Alhambra circuit, and he has taken out the 2017 European Championship. Well, from pole position, Finn Keneally led away. Good start by Hauger, who would eventually go on to finish in 4th spot. He actually led early part of the race. Of course, Noah Millel, what could have been for the Swede, fighting for the lead, but his race just lasted 2 laps. He was absolutely distraught after looping it right there. Taufik, consistently in the top 5, that's all he needed to do. Good drive by Carol Bash. And there was Travisanuto and Dennis Hauger going wheel to wheel at well over 100 k's an hour here in Kristianstad. Pedro Hilbrand, many thought he would certainly make it 2 years in a row, but his title came to 0. He was out, finishes 6th in the series. Finn Keneally takes the title decider, and the European champion for 2017 is the Moroccan Super Semi Taufik. We will see him on the podium in a few moments' time, and we will hear the Moroccan national anthem played here. We'll hear the British national anthem played here this afternoon. The title does go to the Moroccan, of course, from Marrakesh. Taufik in P5. That'll do it for 2017. Keneally wins the race. Bash 2nd. And the Italian Travisanuto, the 3rd step of the podium. Bad luck for Hauger. A great run for the young Norwegian all weekend. Just 1 step off the podium in P4. And then Taufik, as we say, 5th, enough to claim the 2017 title. A difficult day here at Kristianstad weather-wise, but a fantastic atmosphere, brilliant racing. We now have 4 new European champions for 2017. Finn Keneally, as we mentioned, a difficult start. to his season, but that's a great way to go into the World Championships at PFI in England on September 24. The British national anthem will ring out here in Sweden in a few moments' time when we bring you the podium, our final podium of the afternoon, live from Kristianstad in Sweden. Keneally has won the title decider from Bash and Travisanuto. The mighty Moroccan Taufik is the champion for 2017. The podium presentation in just a few moments. It's been a sensational 2017 CIK FIA European Championships. The weather has made it something else here at Kristianstad in Sweden. First, second and third make their way up to the podium. The podium presentation. And we will proceed with our final podium presentation in just a few moments. The OK Direct Drive category here at Kristianstad in Sweden. Three of the finest kart racing drivers on the planet. We do have a new champion. He won't be on the podium, but he will be celebrating in the pits. Of course, I'm talking about the mighty Moroccan Super Semi, fifth this afternoon, good enough to claim the title here today in Sweden. We're just about ready to get underway. The LeConte tyre hat going on the caps of Finn, Lorenzo and Carol. And once again, wouldn't you know it, the weather is rolling in from Denmark. We are ready to get underway with the final podium presentation here this afternoon. He is the fastest qualifier. He's finished third here today for Team Zanardi Kart from Italy, Lorenzo Travisanuto. Second place for the Cosmic Racing Department from Poland, it's Carol Bash. The winner of the final race of the European Series from England for Team Baby Race. Let's hear it for Finlay Keneally. And representing the winning team, Baby Race, Roberto Toninelli. As we stand by for the national anthem of Great Britain. Mr. Christopher Lindberg, Secretary of the Swedish Karting Commission, to present the third place trophy to Lorenzo Travisanuto. Mr. Stefan Andersson, Chairman of the Board of the Swedish Karting Commission, to present the second place trophy to Poland's Karol Bash. The Vice President of the CIK FIA, Mr. Kees van der Grent, to present the winning trophy to Finn Keneally. And Mr. Jasper Hakkerson, organiser of our hosts here, the Kristianstad Karting Club, to present the winning team's trophy to Roberto Toninelli of Baby Race. As the girls step in to present the flowers to Lorenzo, Karol and Finn Keneally. And we stand by for the champagne. The girls also to make the special presentation of the Panta fuel vouchers and also the Avio Milano timepieces to Lorenzo, Karol and Finn Keneally. Firstly, a word with Lorenzo Travisanuto, fastest qualifier. You were awesome in the dry. I guess it's fair to say the rain, not your friend here today.
Yeah, I mean, we were fast in all conditions for sure. On the dry, we had something more. But anyway, even in the wet, the speed was quite okay. Just the first lap were a bit messy, so I just tried to stay in the track, and then I knew I had quite a good speed.
Congratulations on the podium this afternoon, Lorenzo. Karol Bash, every second race we see you up here on the podium. It's not unusual. A lot of drivers wait their whole career. It's normal for you to take a podium in the European Championships. Congratulations. Another brilliant drive here in difficult conditions.
Yeah, the condition was really difficult. I was trying to pushing very hard, but in the end I will start to sliding. But indeed, yeah, thank you for the team, because without his support I cannot make this podium. So thank you very much, and we will see what we can do in World Championship. Thank you.
Absolutely, Karol. We will see you there. Finn Keneally. Finners, a difficult start to the season, but wow, this is a great way to finish the European Series.
Yeah, really good. It's really difficult to feel how much grip we're going to have, especially in these half wet, half dry conditions. So lap 4, lap 5, we could feel the tyres start to overheat and start sliding, especially in the hairpins. But as the track was drying, we got more forgiving the track was getting, so not bad.
Congratulations, Finners. This is our final podium of the afternoon. And of course, special mention to the new European champion, the mighty Moroccan Super Semi. 5th place gives him the 2017 title. From here, the next appointment on the CIK FIA calendar is the KZ World Championships, Wackersdorf in southern Germany on September 10. We'll see you next time for the CIK FIA International Kart Racing Championships.